Hey, you right guys, Truthman just Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 20 of Death Note season, well, I always say season 1, it's only one season. It's been a while since I've actually watched Death Note, quite a few weeks to be fair. I've been slacking a little bit with the show, unfortunately. This and like How to Get With Murder, I do want to kind of get back into more so now that I've wrapped up certain shows, and Pretty Little Lies only has like 3 episodes left as I'm recording this. So yeah, and we're about halfway through now as well, the entire show, so we should power through. I'm going to try and power through these next 20-ish episodes fairly quickly now. I'm going to try and do about 2 a week, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, episode 20 guys, if you enjoy, remember to leave a like if you're new, remember to subscribe, and of course if you want uncut and early reactions to Death Note, then link to the Patreon page will be down below. But for now, let's do this. Oh, we got a new intro as well. Good time to come back then. And I do love the OG intro, not the lie. What the the apple. The fuck? What? That is a wild intro and I kind of love it.
The members just died and that's all they're going to
They don't give a fuck.
If they continue on Fridays and Saturdays.
So just know L's a boss. Everyone in the world knows that L is a boss.
We should stop killing every weekend.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, let's stop killing every weekend.
I think we should focus on
Just looking at one of who to kill.
expand into the Japanese market.
Read.
But they're just killing people
Any
that
objections to killing
haven't
these
done
people
evil.
from
I don't
with
think.
accidental death?
Of the Kugisawa group. He's been protesting Yotsuba's resort development plans.
This
Sendai's known to
face.
have high blood pressure, so
If we can confirm the connection between their plans and the deaths,
How has he done that?
then we'll definitely be in.
I can't carry on knowing these people will die.
Oh yeah, you saint.
Here it comes.
I know you.
we'll ask Kira to kill him this weekend. No objections.
No objections.
We can't afford such a huge setback, seeing how far we've come.
Sadly, I actually kind of agree with L. If they try and warn him, it's just going to ruin everything. So,
In order to catch Kira,
The Yotsuba Group's marketing department.
well, we're just calling him up now.
Yes. And who is this?
Kira.
Listen, I am L.
Shook.
I've placed cameras in
Don't draw attention to yourself, goes like this.
I'm recording.
My only option is to join L. No. If
Right.
Kira manages to find out.
I'm to arrest you right here and now.
I guess it's a win-win for him.
He'll.
What's going on, Namikawa?
The what?
Anyway, sorry for the
He did play it pretty cool. I thought he'd give it away, but fair enough.
with me.
We need to be extremely careful if we don't want to get caught. Then we're in.
Yeah, what? Be ashamed if you got caught, like you just
Agreed.
don't know how fucked you all are.
This should satisfy.
and you thought of it quicker than I did.
Ooh. They'd be like best mates if they weren't pitted against each other.
If I end up dying, capable of succeeding me,
What? Why are you being so
The next
morbid?
L.
would you take over for me as L?
Oh my god. I'm like, no, I just want to chill out. I don't want that responsibility.
To pass on the power and arrange for it to come back to me once I've been cleared.
Impressive.
Yep.
Exactly what
God,
I've been thinking all
oh
this
my
time.
god. They're basically the same person.
Is that once I steal L's title,
It's the definition of good versus evil, but just using brains.
Correct.
I think that I'm actually capable of becoming a murderer.
Yes. You are a murderer.
Catch him.
Yes, you do.
Ooh.
Always thought so.
There you go. Why are they shook like they knew he suspected him? What the fuck? Why?
Not again.
Determine who the culprit is. I believe it's still our move. I think from now on I should go after Kira by myself.
Wow. Just sacking everyone off again.
As you wish. Obligation. We'll only get into
We're
arguments
separating up.
separately. The victims will continue to increase.
How is...
That's why I believe it's
God,
more
how many
important
sugar
to
cubes do you
find out
want?
Kira and can't remove these handcuffs. I'm afraid you're gonna have to come along with me.
Wow. Doesn't have a choice. Hey, best character. Well, one of the best. I miss Ryuk.
I didn't know we were supposed to. Of course I do.
But you also worship Kira.
God, it looks terrifying.
Well, that's obvious. Of course it's gonna be like.
The way she ran
Kira
round.
wants me to.
Well, yes, of course I am.
He says he wants to catch
Jesus.
Now what will?
Light says that I'm gonna support him no matter what.
She's Team Light all the way.
If you were given this investigation, would you take the offer?
What?
Oh, don't.
Of course
I know this is a plan of his, but still.
Wait, hold, do that.
Why not?
This plan is too risky. Who knows what could happen to you?
Nah, she's a boss, she'll be fine. Even though she was a character that I said I feel like she could die at some
Don't
point.
worry, I won't mind doing
Any use for Misa? He'd kill her to keep her silent.
I don't like the sound of that.
Light.
Pipe down.
Which is it?
We catch Kira! I never dream about living in a
love
world
that.
without light.
Yes, that would be dark.
Cut it out! This is just crazy!
Do you really mean it?
So when if someone hypes up her love for light, she's just
I even called you a
gets no
bird.
respect.
But you thank you, Ryuzaki.
I could actually fall for you.
Don't blame you.
That far.
Yes. So now I've gained yet another friend.
Yeah.
I love him.
Any-
What the fuck?
Yay, fun.
What is this acid trip?
Never think of it.
I've been opposed to this investigation since the beginning. It's too dangerous for her.
Oh, light.
Like you
You're
care.
so sweet. If I can be useful, then maybe you'll love me even more.
Her logic.
Gladly.
To be continued. Okay, there we go, guys. That is episode. What episode was that? 20 of Death Note Season 1. Only Season 1. Yeah, good episode. Like I said, this is the weakest arc of Death Note for me at the moment. It just kind of feels a bit, not samey, because Death Note is never samey, and even though this is the weakest kind of arc that they've had so far, in my opinion at least, it's still entertaining to watch. Like, it's, if you think of the weakest arc of an anime or a TV show in general, it's usually garbage. Like, it's all garbage, and granted, there are still 20 episodes, we're only halfway, so we could even have a weaker arc than this coming up. But I'm just talking about, I feel like there's 3 acts to Death Note, judging by how many episodes there are, and I feel like we're in Act 2, and Act 2 for me is a lot weaker than Act 1, but Act 2 is still good, and that's what I was kind of saying, like, with weak arcs of a TV show and anime, they're usually, like, garbage or awful, but because Death Note is so short and sweet, I'm hoping this is kind of like the low point of Death Note. And it's, like I say, it's still good because we still have Elle and Light and Misa, all these great characters just interacting, and you get the kind of insight and thought process between Elle and Light and their kind of plans to catch Kira. And it's still entertaining to watch, and that's fine with me. But if I had to say this is a weaker arc than Act 1, it obviously is, in my opinion. Like, to me, this episode is like a 7 out of 10, which, as I said, is still good. But because we came from episodes that were ranging from 8 and 10s, that we rarely had a 7. I think we had one 7 out of 10 in Act 1. They were all, like say, 8s, 9s and 10s. But here I feel like I've had quite a few 7 out of 10s recently. So it's just that kind of, like, low moment in the grand scheme of things. Hopefully it really picks up in the next couple of episodes. Like I was saying, it's not bad. It's like good, but it went from incredible to good, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at the moment. It was a good episode, but not one of my favourites, not even close. So yeah, I think this whole investigating the 7 board members to try and find Kira is just not as interesting as when we had the insight of Light just going around with the Death Note and having Ryuk there, and it's very much so Elle versus Light, and that was really great to see, and I feel like we've kind of stopped with that now, and it still is that, but they're obviously a lot closer as like friends, even though they're not really friends, but that's how kind of Elle sees it, and it's just not, to me, as interesting as it was in the first act. But yeah, let me know what you guys kind of think of this at the moment, where Death Note is at the moment, because like I said, I am still enjoying it, it is still good. It's just comparing it to how it was a few episodes ago. It's not on that level, but hopefully we'll get back to that level soon. But yeah, there we go, guys. 7 out of 10 for this episode, but thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments, and I'll see you next time for episode 21. Until then, peace.